Karma. You've probably heard that word a million times, right? But what does it actually mean? Is it some kind of cosmic judge handing out rewards and punishments? Or is it something way, way deeper? Well, today we're going to untangle this ancient and really powerful concept.
So let's just dive right in and tackle the biggest idea out there. A lot of us have this picture in our heads of karma as this invisible scorekeeper, with a giant cosmic ledger tallying up all our good and bad deeds. But is that really how it works? Yeah, this pop culture version of karma is all about instant payback. You cut someone off in traffic, and then 5 minutes later, you spill coffee all over your shirt. Bam! Karma. But the original idea is so much more nuanced and, honestly, a lot more interesting than that. To really get to the bottom of it, we have to go back to the source. And here's the first big twist. The real meaning of karma isn't actually about what you do. It's all about why you do it. It's about intention.
Let's start with the word itself. Karma. It's a Sanskrit word, and it literally just means action. That's it. Not good action, not bad action, just action. It's a completely neutral term. But that, of course, is only the beginning of the story.
And this is where it all clicks into place. Check out this quote from the Buddha. He says, "It is volition that I call karma." Volition, that's just a fancy word for your will, your motive, the intention behind what you do. That's the secret sauce. That's the part that really matters. So what this means is, an action only has that karmic juice, so to speak, if it's intentional. The very same physical act can have a totally different karmic weight depending on your motivation. I mean, think about it. Accidentally bumping into someone on the street is a world away from deliberately shoving them, right? Okay, so if it's all about our intentions, then how does this whole thing, work? How does an intention today become an experience down the road? Well, different traditions have some really fascinating ways of explaining the mechanics. In the Buddhist view, they use this incredible metaphor of planting seeds. Imagine every single thing you do on purpose, whether it's good or bad, plants a little seed in your mind. Now, this seed doesn't have to sprout right away. It can lie dormant for a really, really long time, just waiting for the right conditions to come along so it can ripen into a future experience. Now for a totally different take, you have to check out the Jain perspective. It is so cool. In Jainism, karma is thought of as an actual physical substance, like a kind of microscopic cosmic dust. And our actions cause this karmic dirt to literally stick to our soul, clouding its natural, brilliant purity. So while Buddhism sees it as a psychological process inside us, Jainism sees it as an external grime we need to wash off. And the Jains take this idea even further with this concept of lashya, or the coloring of the soul. Get this, your mental state, your anger, your compassion, literally imparts a color, a stain onto your soul. It ranges from a murky black, which is the most negative, all the way up to a pure, shining white. The whole goal is to purify the soul, to wash away those colors until it's luminous again. So whether you picture karma as seeds to be planted or dirt to be washed away, both of these ideas stress one thing: our role in the whole process. And this brings us to one of the biggest points of confusion out there, the idea that karma is the same thing as fate. It is absolutely not.
The difference is all about agency. Fate is passive. It's something that just happens to you. Your future's already written down, and you're just along for the ride. Karma is the exact opposite. It's active. It's something you do. It's a force you are constantly creating. This means your future isn't written in stone. You're the one holding the chisel.
I love this analogy. It makes it so clear. Karma isn't a debt collector. It's more like a natural law of the universe, just like gravity. If you step off a cliff, gravity doesn't judge you or get angry with you. It just acts. Karma is seen in the exact same way. It's just an impersonal law of moral cause and effect. So yeah, the situation you're in right now is definitely shaped by the karmic seeds you've planted in the past. But, and this is the most empowering part, your future is being shaped by the choices you're making right now, in this very moment. You are never just a victim of what's already happened. Okay, so this all leads to a really big question. If we're all just stuck in this cycle of planting and harvesting seeds, what's the actual point? Why does understanding karma matter so much in these traditions? And here's a twist you might not see coming. The ultimate goal isn't just to rack up as many good karma points as you can, because even good karma keeps you tied to this cycle of cause and effect, this endless wheel of death and rebirth that's called saṃsāra. The true aim is liberation. It's about getting off the wheel entirely. And this is where these philosophies have different roadmaps. In Hinduism, karma attaches to an eternal soul, the Atman. So liberation, or moksha, is when that soul finally merges back with the universal spirit. But Buddhism says something different. It says there is no permanent soul, a concept called anatta. So for Buddhists, liberation or nirvana is about extinguishing the whole karmic process itself, bringing an end to all suffering.
And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. If every good thing we do has some kind of eventual payoff for us, does that mean being a good person is just a form of long-term cosmic self-interest? Or is there something more to it? It really makes you think about why we choose to do good in the first place.